Hi everyone, it is so exciting to meet you all in the next video of Python tutorial series. In this video, we will be discussing about logistic regression. We will not do any Python programming for logistic regression in this video. We will just understand the concepts behind it. So let's get started. So logistic regression is a type of classification algorithm. It is named as regression because it is using the regression technique to classify the model. So what is classification? Classification is something like we are going to predict some outcome which basically categorical. It can be a binomial classification or multinomial classification. In binomial classification, the outcome will be true or false, like yes or no, like it is binary basically. And in multinomial classification, the data which we are going to predict can be more than two classes. For example, if we are classifying a fruit from a basket, and we know that in that basket we just have apple, banana or mango. So this tells us that there are three classes present in our output. So this is called as multinomial classification. So why logistic regression is named as regression, even though we are not doing a regression model. In regression model, we will be predicting a continuous output, something like numbers, but here we are going to predict only the classes. For example, if you look at this diagram, it is having some data points lying at 0 and some data points lying at 1. Our y-axis is zeros or ones because it is a binary classification problem. So based on the x value, our y value is either 0 or 1. So for this we are plotting the curve just like we do in linear regression, but here we are going to predict the output as yes or no. So it is named as logistic regression because we are following a regression line to predict something categorical. So here, if you see, this S curve is nothing but sigmoid curve because it looks like in S shape. It is used to classify binary classifier model. Here we are having the threshold value at 0.5. So what this threshold value signifies is the X value falls right here after the threshold value, then it is more likely that Y's value is 1. And if the X value falls behind the threshold value, it is more likely that Y value will be 0. Here we can define logistic regression based on one example. Let's say X is study hours and Y is 0 means fail and 1 means pass. So lesser the study hours, the probability of passing the exam is 0. The more the study hours, the probability of passing the exam is more. This is one logistic regression example. So how we are going to measure the similarity between what we have predicted and what is the actual value? We can go for Jaccard similarity for this because unlike linear regression in which we had R2 score to find similarity between two data sets, but here we are going to use Jaccard similarity because our target variable is categorical. So let's say we have A and B as our actual and predicted values. We can calculate similarity between them using this below formula. This is nothing but based on Venn diagram. We can find the similarity between two data sets by calculating their intersection divided by their union. This is the visual representation of Jaccard similarity index. So we have A and B. In the middle we have A intersection B. So using that formula we can find the similarity between what we have predicted and what the data actually is. So this is confusion matrix. So this is how we visually represent our classifier model. It can be either true positive, false negative, true negative. Here the true positive represents that the value is also positive and our model has predicted that as a positive. That is called true positive. Similarly, our model has predicted something positive, but that is actually a negative value. That is called as false positive. If you take false negative, the actual value is something positive, but our model has predicted that incorrectly as negative. That is called false negative. And true negative means the actual value is negative and our model has also predicted that as a negative. So this is how we visualize our classifier, and there are 5 methods in which we can measure the performance of our classifier model. First one is accuracy. Accuracy is nothing but out of the total samples, how many samples were correctly classified by the classifier. If you see the formula, it is true positive plus true negative divided by the whole sample data, and there is something else called misclassification rate. This can be calculated by 1 minus accuracy, or we can go to formula like false positive plus false negative. So if you see, this false positive and false negative are incorrect values predicted by our classifier divided by the total sample data. So this is called misclassification rate. And there is something else called precision. Precision is a fraction of predictions as a positive class that are actually positive. If you see the formula, it is true positive divided by true positive plus false positive. So out of the positives, how many were actually true predicted by our classifier model is called as precision. And another thing is recall. So this is the fraction between the true positive and sum of true positive false negative. So this is also called as true positive rate, measured using the below formula, true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. This is also called as the sensitivity or probability of detection. And there is something else called specificity. This specificity is a fraction of all negative samples which were correctly predicted as negative by the classifier. So it can be measured using the below formula, true negative divided by true negative plus false positive. So that's it for today, and in the next video we'll be applying the logistic regression in Python language. So we will be modeling one binary classifier in the next video using Python language. So until then, see you, have a great day.